Welcome back to the wrestling. Well, welcome back in general. It's just the rest segment. Lord and mercy. Got a lot of news actually. Lots of happened in the past 2 weeks. We've been gone. What you got, Steve?
Alexa Bliss she's at the Performance Center. She's ready to get back in the ring.
Okay.
What I read.
Okay.
We're getting right now. We are getting Rollins versus Lesnar at WrestleMania for the Universal title.
Hopefully.
And I'm happy.
Hopefully.
Everything goes right. Lesnar's not working. He's Lesnar, so he no injury for him. No injury for Lesnar. No injury for him.
So he's holding the belt to WrestleMania.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Here we go again. But fine. Rollins is going to main event.
Yeah.
Fine. Oh, hopefully main event because we might have also Becky versus Ronda main eventing. So who knows?
So that's good. I'm happy for that.
They said like the feud would have been like like centered around Roman, I guess.
Yeah, I think they're still doing that.
Which I mean, I guess it's okay as long as Rollins can still be his own guy while also
Yeah. I think that's just going to start the feud.
Okay. Rollins has to win though. Please let him win.
I hope he does.
Yeah.
SmackDown wants Ronda Rousey on Fox. I'm sorry, Fox wants Ronda Rousey on SmackDown. Yeah, that butchered it. Yeah.
Figured.
2019.
Figures.
So Vince is obviously going to do it.
They're gonna put all of the big stars on SmackDown. Yeah. They're gonna put all the people who they don't think are big names on Raw. Yeah. Which is gonna be crazy because it's like
that's the flagship show, but
yeah, not no more.
Yeah, SmackDown is they're $1 billion deal. But Deontay,
what up?
Let's address the elephant in the room. The war is coming. Stephanie, Vince,
Elite are coming.
Are you ready? Because I'm sure ready.
No, I said, are you ready?
Velveteen, you ain't going nowhere. If they want you, Velveteen, you're going to be with us. Finn, don't you dare think I'm going with them.
AJ, we gave you a year with the belt.
No, I know they're your friends, but you're not leaving us.
Shinsuke.
You're definitely not going.
Zachary.
You can go. Yeah, I don't like you. You don't look intimidating to me. You don't look tough. Taker, what, H?
Keep doing what you're doing.
Vince, he wants you some more. I just want to rest. Let the dead man rest for a little bit. The war is coming, Taker. The war is coming. I thought the war was over. It was. But another one is brewing. God dang it. Michelle, the war is here. The war? They run to the thing, hit the glass. Bring the glass, hit the button. The closet opens up. There's all the dead man stuff you need. It's the freaking the ministry apparel. It's time for the war. Get the ministry.
I can believe that just breaking the glass just summoned Stone Cold.
What? I'm sorry, Vince. I'm not wrestling again. Austin, it's the war. Where's my beer? Where's my ATV?
Sean.
No, I don't know. No. I gave you one to Saudi Arabia. No.
Sean.
No.
The war.
This heartbreak kid's done. I'm gonna have a heartbreak back again.
Sean, the war.
Tweet your music, I'm done.
One more time.
I don't know. Maybe a tag match.
AJ.
Oh, tag match?
Finn. Brock.
You said Brock. Vince, I love my new back. I don't want problems with my back.
It's happening, man. Something's happening.
The war is coming. The war is coming. I wonder why it's coming already.
Wow.
Kenny, this is Triple H. Whose side are you fighting for?
It's Bobby Heenan and like the WCW announcers. Whose side is he on?
this wrestling war will get so bad that, oh my goodness, John Cena might say, you know what? I'm full time again.
New Japan. Let's do it. Ooh.
To who? Cena? If Cena even stepped 1 foot in New Japan, Vince McMahon will have a heart attack. Vince McMahon, his heart would be broken. Vince McMahon will probably legit, go to Cena's house, find a way to break into his house, waiting for Cena to get back. He's kind of like, Vince? Cena, why'd you do this to me? John, I thought we had something special, John.
I do believe if that happens, Vince is just like in his room listening to 808 and Heartbreak.
Oh, yeah.
In the night, I hear him talk.
Why did he do this to me? I gave him everything. Linda, yes, Vince. Where's my dumbbells?
Where's my needle? Vince, you haven't used it in years.
What's going on here? My children. The people I created, god damn it.
He's just gonna summon.
They have turned their backs on me. Jericho, why? No, Jericho, they get Jericho.
I don't know. We know what side Jericho's on.
Vince McMahon might come over to fight with Jericho.
Because the thing is, as much as like the independents might want, you know.
Do they know the war? Do they know what the war's going on? Should we tell them about the war?
Do they know? Did they just tell them about the war?
Tell them about the war, Deontay.
The war, guys. Let's just tell you right now, New Japan wants to move into Europe. And we all know the WWE wants Europe. They've already stationed themselves in the UK. And New Japan's already in the UK as well. WWE just got WXW on a good deal. And then New Japan might be trying to move into other places in Europe. I mean, Harold Meij of New Japan wants to expand globally.
What about that All Elite Wrestling, though?
And oh yeah, the Bucks
And Cody.
and Cody want to make their own wrestling company. And unlike other times, where this has been said before, if I had a cookie for every time somebody said they want to compete with the E,
You be fat.
I had diabetes.
What type?
Which one is the permanent one?
I don't know.
I think it's type 1.
I really don't know.
Pretty sure it's type 1. I have type 1, my arm would be cut off. My legs would be gone.
Good God! Why would you say that? Good God, Deontay.
No one competes with the E, but here's the thing. For once, they have the most important thing, well, the second most important thing when it comes to being a wrestling company, having a billionaire to fund you.
Yeah, I mean, you're not only gotta go against the E. Impact. Ring of Honor. New Japan.
WCW.
Shut up. Shut up. NWA.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that NWA.
Yeah.
Pro Wrestling Evolve. You know they're not super big.
Well, Evolve is basically the E's like little brother right now anyway.
I'm sorry, I say Pro Wrestling Evolve.
Yeah.
Revolver. I'm sorry.
Revolver.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Okay. Everyone wants to compete with the E, but they don't remember that the E has a monopoly right now, and that's going to be kind of hard.
I mean, if you're the Bucks, who are you going to sign?
Zack Ryder.
Who are you going to sign?
The club.
Yeah, Zack Ryder's going to really make me tune in to see him.
Hey man, if Zack Ryder joins the elite, hey.
I mean, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it because it's just like I said, it's their decision. It's their money. It's their thing, right?
Right.
But is it a smart decision? Do you think it's a smart decision? Do you really want this?
I mean, more wrestling isn't bad. I'll say that, but I will say your goal shouldn't be to compete with the E. Don't say things like that if you know you're not gonna be able to back that up.
Did they say it?
Huh?
But did they say it?
I swear they did. I can look it back up.
Look it up. Look it up.
I'll look it back up. I mean,
We hope everyone had a very happy Thanksgiving last week. I was stuck at work. And you know what my plate looked like? My plate was turkey, a little bit of turkey, some yams, and some greens. That was my Thanksgiving last Thursday.
okay. So, they joked about it. They aren't actually saying they're going to compete with the E. But it might, fine, it's just a fan saying it. I will correct myself. It was the fans saying it. But the fans need to slow their roll.
You gotta get a TV deal. And I mean, who wants to get into wrestling now in 2018? In all honesty.
Well, there's people. I mean, there's people who still...
New Japan could get only Access TV.
Oh, you mean TV deals?
TV deals.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like people, like wrestlers.
No.
Okay. TV deals. Oh, that's gonna be a hard one. I feel like it all predicates on how good Fox does with SmackDown. If SmackDown succeeds on Fox, because see, TV is a copycat industry. The media, movies, is all copycat. If they see wrestling doing good on Fox, ABC is going to want to do something with Ring of Honor, I bet you. They're going to be like, hey, well, all the Sinclair stations, our Sinclair station in this area is an ABC station, an ABC affiliate. So they're going to probably be like, hey, let's try and move Ring of Honor up a little bit. Let's maybe help them out a bit. If Fox does great if SmackDown does great on Fox, NBC might say, hey, well, no, sorry, NBC already has, Raw, so they might not really care. But I mean, CBS might want some of that action.
Yeah, I got something from Ringside News.
What up?
It was on Brad Shepard. They don't know what you didn't know. His WWE source straight up told him that's a laughable idea that WWE, I guess, is nervous of All Elite Wrestling, I guess.
Makes sense.
So I talked to some sources in the company about this, and it was pretty clear that hardly anybody cared about All Elite Wrestling.
Okay.
In fact, they went on to question about the credibility of Dave's sources and elaborated that the very idea that the WWE would give Cody's potential company that much credit to the level where they try to lock their talent up is nuts.
I mean, yeah.
It says, this is later on, Ringside News. Shepard continued to note that even to think that the possible A&W promotions were a $1 billion company doesn't make much sense. It'll be interesting to see what happens next, but without a television contract, they're not going to make any waves.
Right.
Which is true.
Right.
I mean, not only a television contract, but where do you want to get these guys from? That's the thing. Because not only is WWE locking guys up, Ring of Honor. Phil Gordon's locked in for the next, what?
They're locking people up too, like, 2 years?
2 years, 3 years, whatever deals, they're locking them up. So, and let's say if Cody and the Bucks leave Ring of Honor and say, okay, we're not doing Ring of Honor, we're doing our own thing with this promotion, right?
Right.
Why would Ring of Honor want to work with you guys? Why would they say, yeah, we'll let you use our guys when you don't want to stay with the company or, whatever? I'm just saying, why would they?
So you're saying they might be a bit, upset about them?
And New Japan, would they really want to work with All Elite Wrestling?
Well,
if they were so bitter about the whole Bullet Club, thing, and you guys can't use that. That's I mean,
well,
Impact pulling their guys from WWE. You're not facing the Street Profits. No. LAX are going to be WWE in a couple months. I'm calling it right now.
I would say give it half a year to a year. But it depends on are we talking about the current newer composition of LAX?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which they are. I like the new LAX. They're really good, right?
Is Conan part of that?
He's like the manager, yeah.
Okay. Because I remember they had a feud. I didn't see too much of it. It was old LAX versus new LAX.
Yeah, Conan's like their manager.
Okay. It was Hernandez and Homicide versus the other.
I think his name was Santana. And the other guy, I can't think of his name right on top of my head.
And Conan's managing those two.
Yeah. They had the girl in there, Diamante.
I know who you're talking about.
I don't know what's happened to her, but I haven't seen her on Impact lately.
So, okay. Are we going to... Okay, let's say they get those two members of LAX.
Yeah.
Are they getting Conan with it? Conan can't go with them, can he?
I don't know.
He has a AAA contract.
So probably not.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
Not to mention, I doubt he even wants to go to the E in general.
Yeah, Ortiz, Santana, and, yeah. There we go. They're still saying Diamante is still a part of them. Just haven't seen her on it. Like I said, I mean, I was trying to figure out for months why hasn't WWE tried to get LAX? Because I thought I think they'll do good in WWE.
They're a good team. Yeah. It's just
they can't. I don't think they can't bring the LAX thing with them because that belongs to Impact, right?
Yeah.
So they can't bring that. But
they can't bring Conan.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll find something else for them though.
I mean,
what if they pair them with El Idolo?
Ooh,
create his own stick. Come out. I love Selena Vega.
Yeah. You know what I want when it comes to managers in the E right now? What? I want them to manage more than just one person.
Like how in the old days.
Yeah. I want Selena to have her own little stable. I want Leo Rush to have his own little stable. I want them to have their own little groups. That's what I like to see. But anyway,
But I mean, back to the All Elite Wrestling thing.
right.
When I first heard about it, I was like, I don't know, because when they said Jim Ross and Jericho, does Jim Ross really want to? Because first it was very confusing at first. The person they reported was saying at first, oh yeah, Jericho, Bucks, Jim Ross, they're all doing this company. I'm like, does Jim Ross, I know at his age, does he really want to get into, do a wrestling promotion? Does he honestly really want that? That seems stressful to me. A bunch of headaches.
Yeah.
Then it was clarified. No, they wouldn't. They're not. They're not their promotion. They'll just be talent in it. I said, okay, that makes more sense. But I don't think the E will let Ross do something. I think the E will prevent Ross from doing it.
They're gonna probably just pay him to sit at home on like a Legends contract. Like how with what's his name, Lawler.
Jericho, like I said, it was reported that Vince wants Jericho back. So I mean, now I think probably Vince will probably be more willing to say, okay, for your cruise, we'll let you have some WWE superstars. He wants Jericho back.
Okay.
So I think he'll be more willing to play ball with Jericho.
Okay, I can see that happening. Like, I can honestly see it happening because it's like, it all started off like a misunderstanding, Or not misunderstanding, this just Vince being a curmudgeon, just being stubborn. I feel like Vince might want to apologize by giving him some people. I don't know. It just feels like this entire... Oh, and it's like... Okay, so I have some more news. So... Have you so also Silas Young, he's not apparently they thought he was going to the E.
Yeah, I thought so too. What happened with that?
He got offered a 3-year contract by ROH.
Oh, he signed it?
They're saying he's going to.
Okay.
There are rumors because he was at the Raw show.
Yeah.
He was just there with his kid. His kid wanted to go see it. Remember that thing that happened?
Real man, he would shake my hand.
Remember that thing that happened like years ago, like a decade ago, where it was like I think it was a WWE star went to an Impact taping, and then Impact like showed him on camera.
Who was it?
It was one of the Highlanders.
Oh, okay.
He got shown on camera, and he got in trouble for it, and the E basically got rid of him. But anyway, so you know how WWE's also locking up, but they're working with these companies in like Europe and all that.
Yeah.
Part of the E's working agreements was originally offered and agreed to were that WWE would have this from Wrestling Observer, that WWE would have the right for the next several years, if they choose, to purchase the companies for an agreed upon price, high six figures in at least some cases, and then shut them down so they would no longer compete, quote unquote, with themselves, with the idea that would take place when they were running full-time schedules in those markets. So, essentially, from what I'm understanding, when they get to a certain point when they're running a full-time schedule of like shows in these countries, they're going to try and like buy these companies and then rebrand them as like WWE territories. Triple H is legitimately trying to do an NWA style like company.
Yeah.
Which when Vince steps down / decides to give up his soul to the Grim Reaper,
Goodness gracious.
Triple H is going to probably control this new wrestling empire that he's created with these vassal states that he's taken over. Progress, ICW in England or UK, I'm sorry, WXW in Germany, Evolve in America. ROH almost became one of those too, as crazy as that sounds, honestly. And it's crazy because now it's saying with the UK deals, right now it appears there are 3 different types of talent. Some of the lower level talent have been told nothing, have had no change. Since talent was told individually, not collectively, they are not even aware of changes. They are getting low salaries and can still work elsewhere. Others had contract rollovers for another year without a raise and can still work in other places, but no longer against any talent from what WWE deems as competitive promotions. The top group of stars have been given raises if they were to sign extensions and have exclusivity to the brand, really not at all unlike the different contract tiers in ROH. And as of right now, Impact is not considered the competition. Hence why they were okay with, the Street Profits fighting against LAX, but apparently Impact wasn't okay with it.
Yeah.
So the talent have different tiers of what they can do and what they can't do.
Yeah.
Which, it's fine, I guess. Like, expecting the E to want to wrestle other companies and their stars is kind of a weird deal,
Yeah.
No. So LAX essentially. Oh yeah, we were mentioning that, and New Japan has a long-term vision for Europe. So we're having a lot of moving and shaking in the wrestling world in general, and I don't know what's going to come of it. We may not even see the results of all of this until like late next year, or even like the middle part of next year.
Yeah.
Like this New Japan show with ROH in Madison Square Garden next year. Guess if that does great, who knows what will happen with the business? If SmackDown does great on Fox, who knows what that'll do? Maybe I'm being optimistic, but I think we're due for another wrestling golden age.
You're too optimistic.
I'm being too optimistic.
You're too optimistic.
I understand. I think something good could happen from it, Steve.
Where is our lore for this channel?
Our lore.
Yeah, I'm sorry for this podcast.
What lore?
I thought we were getting some lore.
Oh, well, your name is Steve. I'm Deontay. We have a podcast.
Got some great lore.
That's some great lore, man. What lore? Give me an example of lore that you want.
I don't know yet.
You don't know?
I don't know yet.
Okay. Who has lore? Anyone has any lore for Steve to sink his teeth into? Also, the Starcade has some scores, I guess. Not really high scores. The highest thing I see is AJ and Samoa Joe got 3 stars.
I think it was a live event. So.
Yeah. Bray Wyatt came back. I thought Bray Wyatt was going to come back on Raw.
Yeah, same here.
I don't know when he's coming back. So, question. Do you think all of this that WWE is doing is going to kill the indies?
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh, that's actually... Why you say that?
Actually, what?
I guess I was assuming you'd say more of like, no.
I mean, if they're going to take all this talent, what's going to be left?
I mean, the indies will replenish.
So another Kenny Omega would come out of nowhere?
Yeah.
So it's what, every 20 years, a new star is born. It's going to be like that?
Yeah.
It's just like that.
Hey, when WWE took, Kevin Steen, Jericho, Kenta, all these people from the indies, so just up like that, people were like, man, taking a lot of indie stars, WWE. But then new stars came up, AJ left, went to the E. Kenny Omega got time to shine. Like it or not, man, they gotta evolve.
Evolution's a mystery.
I was about to say that.
Beat you to it.
Oh, man.
How are we on time?
Let me see. We are 23 minutes in. Do we talk about Ellsworth?
I don't even want to trust that knucklehead.
Yeah.
An idiot. Goodness gracious.
He literally hired essentially a tracker to find this girl and break her phone. I'm like, oh yeah, you're really not guilty, huh? Oh yeah, you really did.
It's a sign of being guilty, dum-dum. That is a sign of being guilty.
No, we haven't talked about the actual shows, like the actual show itself. Like, did you see Raw? Or do you know what happened on it?
Yeah, I know what happened. I didn't see it because I was at the Wizards game. And I told you this, you stupid moron.
Where Kelly Oubre dropped points.
Yeah, they won.
That new all-star Kelly Oubre.
That's a stretch. And they lost the very next night. No, they lost Wednesday night against the Pelicans. Yeah. Like my shirt.
Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm getting that Switch next week.
Ooh.
Look at that right bicep.
But, okay. So, a lot of people said that Raw was a little villain top-heavy because essentially the show began with Corbin, Lashley, and Drew beating up, who was it? Elias.
Yeah.
And ended with Corbin, Lashley, and
beating
Drew.
Up Finn.
Yeah. You'd think a hero was going to come in and save him, but nobody came.
You know, what if that was an epic down guitar riff? Down. He's a face. Okay. Down.
And then he just comes in and beats up Finn too.
Or you hear that I am the top 1%. I would have lost it.
Imagine you heard the Lars Sullivan theme.
Man, what is a face? Can't be face. You can't be face.
I love this storyline of them like, big top free agent Lars Sullivan. Who's gonna get him?
Yeah.
Like what?
All the dumb stuff he said. Good gracious.
I mean, Raw was okay. I mean, I think Lucha House Party beat Revival like 10,000 times. I don't know.
Lucha.
I think they had a match between AOP and Rude and
Yeah.
Gable. I forgot how it ended.
Was it this week where, like, what's his name?
Who?
Maverick, like, pissed on
Rude's,
Rude's
yeah.
Road? It was this week?
Yeah.
And freaking, the show bar is finally done. The show bar, what they call it? The bar show.
They are?
Big Show's done with them. You didn't see what's right now?
I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, he walked off and said, I'm done.
Wow. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
They only had him for like a month.
Yeah.
God.
Ed was sitting there, why is the Big Show here? I'm like, he's going to turn heel. It's his yearly face heel turn. You know what's going to happen. He's not going to help the New Day.
Yeah,
We'll
really.
help them and twerk.
Yeah, really.
Don't worry. He'll be twerk with them again in a couple months or whatever.
Yeah, like as apparently it's going to be happening soon then. Man.
His yearly face heel turn.
I have to ask you though, exactly how did you feel about Daniel Bryan's heel promo last week?
Or with the sweater on.
Yeah.
The sweater.
The best time to wear a striped sweater.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was really nice.
He has to change his music.
Oh yeah. And his belt. I love how he says the Yes Movement is dead, and his belt plates say yes.
Yeah, I know. It's good. Turn his face again. He's gonna do the yes. Oh God.
I mean, people have said that it was a bad thing to turn him heel. What do you think?
I mean,
His pop was getting diminishing.
yeah, the pop wasn't getting diminishing. I mean, they needed to do something, and he wanted a heel turn, and they gave it to him.
It gotta do new things.
Which is why I told you they're gonna turn the Miz's face.
That's gonna be weird.
What if he gets a match against Shane? They're probably building to a match between him and Shane at WrestleMania.
I mean, I guess if I had to have a match, it'd be Bryan versus Miz.
Wrestle last year? No, that was Jericho and Sami Zayn. Yeah.
Which wild that they're both injured right now.
Not Jericho, Owens and Sami Zayn.
Yeah, they're both injured right now.
Somebody will tell me, is Elton John going to face Kevin Owens at WrestleMania? I hope not.
Who?
Elton John. You didn't see what happened?
What happened?
He went on. It was on Twitter, and Owens fired at Elton John for concert, canceling his concert.
Oh.
So people speculate it's going to lead to a match at WrestleMania.
Elton John.
Elton John.
This old fogey's gonna fight Kevin Owens.
Or somebody's going to run to the ring to help him, and The Rock. Because we can't get Rock versus Roman.
Get Rock versus Owens.
If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
Are we gonna get a Rock concert with The Rock and Elton John?
Yeah, he's gonna rock bottom Kevin Owens. People elbow Sami Zayn. There you go. You got The Rock at WrestleMania.
Why can't we just have Rock versus Lashley or something?
Because I don't think we're getting a Batista match.
Rock versus Batista.
I don't think we're getting a Batista match.
Oh man.
I think Meltzer was saying a couple weeks ago that Vince doesn't think that highly of Batista anymore, like a legend.
Ow.
Apparently, that's what Meltzer said.
Ow.
I don't know how true that is. I don't know.
He ain't coming back now.
Because since that Triple H match on the table, it's kind of like, well, we don't need to bring him back.
Yeah, we ain't having that match now. But say that got something about him. Freaking Batista will come out of nowhere and be like, yeah, it's screw Vince. And what else would be wild?
You are very loud with that. All on the microphone. And you wonder why we lose subscribers. if we lose some more subscribers, I'm leaving the show. I'm leaving.
Where you gonna go?
I'll just stop doing it.
Where you gonna go?
I'll just stop doing the podcast.
You won't do any more podcasts?
Nope.
No more?
Nope.
No more podcasts ever?
Nope.
You want to do
Well,
your own?
I'm sorry. No way for this show.
Oh, okay.
You know, somebody says, "Hey, Steve, you want to do something with me?" And it's popping. You know, I'll change shirts.
Yeah, I'll join you too.
No.
Why not?
No. This is a solo act, sir. We're not a package deal. We're not the club. We're not the Bucks. We're not LAX.
Oh.
We're more of a
Prime time?
not even Crime Town.
Oh. End zone cast?
Sure. Sure. I don't even get the end zone. He's an idiot. Really, his concert wasn't even like half full.
He sucks.
You know? Dude, he needs them to be. He needs them.
He needs a company. Oh my! Imagine the Bucks walk up to Enzo. Hey, real one.
Please don't.
We have something for you.
For the love of God, please don't bring Enzo.
Enzo comes up there. Screw the E with a rusty hammer.
Have Big Cass come out looking chubby, pointing to the. Oh man.
I don't want it. I mean, this. I just can't get over this company. I mean, AEW. I want them to do good on this. I do. I want them to do good. Good wrestling helps the business. I just don't know if it's going to be a national company like fans want it to be.
They got a long way to go.
A long way to go. I think people forget it took a while for WCW to compete with the E. At least in on a national scale. In certain territories, yeah, the E couldn't compete with WCW. But that was back then when regions were more loyal to their specific, territories and companies. The North was always an E bastion. The Midwest was always the North Midwest was somewhat of like an AWA area, and then you had the South, which is always more like NWA, WCW.
Yeah, I was listening, but I was reading also what Ross said on his podcast.
What?
About the AEW.
Mm-hmm.
He said, we're assuming two things in my opinion Ross said about the rumor promotion.
Who said this?
Jim Ross.
Okay.
It's either going to never happen because of a TV deal could not be acquired, or the TV deal is going to be finalized and it's going to be big feast or famine. The trademark thing with the Khan family obviously got everyone's sensors stirred up again. Two things you have to start a wrestling company with, and I agree with them, is television and talent in that order. Ross then said something about the promotion that we need a major TV contract, and not a major TV contract, and not something like Impact Wrestling has with Pop TV.
Yeah.
If they can't obtain that, they don't need any talent.
But okay, what channel would conceivably get a wrestling company?
That's the. I don't see what big contract they can get because with the Bucks and Cody. When I went to the Ring of Honor show, I know it's Ring of Honor, but
it was BC.
Yeah, I didn't see any kids really interested in the Bullet Club if there was any kids there. I saw a handful of kids and they weren't wearing Bullet Club merchandise. They were wearing, I saw some Flipboard and stuff, a few Jay Lethal. That's it. If there was any kids there in the first place. I mean, as far as I know, the demographic, the kids are not really into the Bullet Club. I may be wrong, but what have I seen? I don't see kids with Bullet Club. I see people our age with Bullet Club.
Parents. I mean, and the thing is, it's like Bullet Club doesn't have any crossover age appeal. It's just that
we should probably clarify the Bullet Club we're talking about here, so they don't get
elite.
Yeah, the elite. Yeah. Hangman, Cody, the Bucks, Omega, them.
Yeah, all those people.
Yeah,
they're the actual popular ones. I'm not saying they're popular ones, although maybe one day Tama and his crew might get a little more popular again. But New Japan sort of took the Bullet Club logo and all that stuff from the elite, so it's like, what can they do?
This is what Jim Ross says. If they don't get a TV, there's no company. I've been rumored to be in every role of this company, and I swear to God, it's eye rolling. At one point, it's Chris Jericho and me, which I thought was really stupid. Me and Jericho are going to spend all the money we made over the years to get into a wrestling business. Are you crazy? Or are you nuts? Then they say we're not involved. Then it's we're not involved at all. And it's these other guys who are the movers and shakers. There ain't nothing to move here, folks. There ain't nothing to shake. I was saying, I think that would be stupid for them to even start something. Like I said, all the money you guys made, you're going to really blow it on a wrestling company that may not even work.
Yeah.
To me, that's not a wise business decision.
Now, Cody and the Bucks made all in work. I will say that.
Oh, he still got more stuff.
Dang.
I think activity, whether good or bad or indifferent, will escalate into the New Year's. TV networks are already in decision-making mode because I know those talks have been going, but I'm not in that loop. I'm not pitching to anybody. I don't have a job. I don't work for them at this point in time. It's either not going to happen because the best TV situation could not be earned, or it's going to be big. If it happens, I can't imagine the Khan family is going to want to have a show that looks like a lesser quality looking show than WWE.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, they don't want an indie.
No.
I think also we have to. And here's the thing. I guess I
So
thought.
are the Smarts going to want that?
Well, see, here's the thing. In my head, I thought they were just going to try and be an indie at first and grow, but no, they want a big one right off the bat. That's okay. Well, the Smarks will probably the Smarks would cut off their heads to spite the E, so they probably would try and for them. But also, Smarks like to try and illegally stream stuff. So who knows? I mean, I want it to succeed. I do. But also, if this is going to be an actual, and they want a big TV deal,
yeah.
they don't want Access or El Rey.
I don't see you getting a big TV deal. I mean, if Impact, who's been around for a while, Impact, Ring of Honor, New Japan, if they can't get a big TV deal, what makes you think you're going to get one right off the bat?
Well, okay.
Let's be real here.
Oh no, not right. Oh, but here's my thing. I think Impact just had a lot of dumb decisions, dumb management that screwed them over. Literally, they would have been still on Spike TV had they simply not hired Russo back. That's all they asked him to, not hire Russo.
Yep.
And then they got Russo back because Dixie's an idiot. I mean, I'm sorry to say, Dixie's an idiot. ROH is a bit tougher to tell. I mean, I don't know why they haven't gotten a better deal. I think Sinclair's sort of pigeonholing them, honestly. But I don't know. I can't see them. And I do agree with. Oh, that's nice. I do agree with you. If ROH can't get one, it'd be hard for the Bucks and Cody to get one unless. And here's the thing. I think people forget. The reason why WWE is so popular is because they sell things. The biggest demographic is that they go. A lot of indie wrestling is very niche. It's always like this specific audience. The E wants to go for a big audience. I think people forget that. So if the Bucks can get a bigger, if the Bucks simply step out of their like what's the word? Their comfort zone, and go out and actually try and add some Vince-like qualities to their business making.
Are they going to do that? That's the thing.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm sorry. I'm just like I said. I want them to succeed too, but I just don't see it because. Honestly, this is what I'm thinking. I could be wrong.
Okay.
And people are going to get mad at me for saying this. Mm-hmm. I don't think they're going to go through with this. I don't think so. I think that once they realize they can't get a big TV deal that they're wanting, they might just say, look, this is not a smart business decision. Let's just keep wrestling either, Ring of Honor, New Japan, WWE, whatever. I mean, like somebody, okay, I'm just going to bring Kenny into this.
All right.
I don't think Kenny would go to their little thing. Mm-hmm. I don't think so. I don't think he would leave New Japan for that. Mm-hmm. Some fans would be upset. You left New Japan for them? Mm-hmm. I can understand it was WWE, but you left New Japan for that? I even when they said months ago that, Bullet Club was staying together, mm-hmm. I never thought of Kenny to say, kind of agree with it. Like, he's definitely going to stay,
Right.
I think Kenny's he thinks for himself. Mm-hmm. Not saying the rest of them don't, but I mean,
he's going for what will be best for his career, not just the group.
Yeah, that's for his for him. That's for him.
Right.
Which is why I think out of all of them, he's the one that will go WWE bound. Hangman said that he want to stay together with the group. Don't know how long that's going to last, but back what Jim Ross said,
Do you think Marty stays with the group?
Marty?
Yeah.
I think so.
Because honestly, I think out of all of them, Marty does not need the group.
You really?
I don't think Marty was already big in progress before he
You're
joined
right.
BC.
You're right.
He doesn't need the group.
And honestly, Hangman, I mean, he needs to make more of a name for himself.
Yeah, Hangman needs it.
But he's still, like, the talent is there.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, if it's interest from WWE, you know, the talent's there. Like, I think Vincent will like him. The Bucks, do you think they...
Do they need the Elite?
Yeah.
No, I don't think they need it because they built their own. Here's the thing: the Bucks built their own brand before BC anyway, and Marty built his own name before BC.
Just, you know, with the putting the Bullet Club, and they really got it popping. I mean, like I said, I love the villain gimmick.
Oh yeah,
I love it.
Mm-hmm. And you know, Hangman needs it because even though Hangman's talented, his name isn't there yet.
He got more of a bigger name when he joined Bullet Club.
Right. Someone like Chase Owens needs it.
Yeah.
You know, he's like in New Japan exclusive, I believe.
Yeah. Cody doesn't really need it.
He doesn't.
But it really helped his
career.
His career on the end. If people might disagree, but it honestly did.
It did.
Let's be real here.
It did.
It honestly did. You know, I'm part of Bullet Club. That's cool. You know, I could, you know, being the Elite helped all of them.
Right. Being the Elite, I feel did a lot for independent wrestling.
Yeah, it did, because it showed, like, SoCal Uncensored when they put them on there. They're really funny, hilarious.
Jay Lethal,
Flip Gordon when they had him on there. I mean, it opened up a lot of those people. How are we on time? I don't want to keep rambling on.
I mean, we got 41 minutes.
Okay,
we good.
What was I about to say? It was about the whole Jesus Christ. Get a shirt like that saying Jesus Christ. God dang it!
It's just there's so much that will go into this company, and people I feel like need to temper themselves.
I remember.
All right.
Honestly, I think that people probably say no when they weren't thinking. I think they even said it before. Don't quote me, but they have thought about performing at WrestleMania before.
Okay.
And I think like I said, don't quote me, but I think I read something that they had thought about that. Marty has also thought about, you know, the fact of, you know, it would be nice, you know, coming down, you know, entrance at WrestleMania with the villain gimmick.
Right.
But just imagine if Vince and Triple H really like Marty, they really liked it, and they go full on with the villain gimmick. Imagine that WrestleMania production.
He's going to the E.
You think Marty's going?
He'll go eventually.
Yeah. Just imagine. I'm just saying. This is me just brainstorming. Those geese.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. Just imagine him coming to the ring, and they get mad. Kind of like with the Cena thing. Had Cena, a bunch of Cena, you know.
All the people like wearing like the plague mask.
Okay. Plague mask, robes on. I mean.
Like a wild, like Victorian era setting behind them.
Yeah. Like, I mean, the production would be good. I would love to see Omega at WrestleMania. Like I said, Jim Ross said, you know, if you love this business, you deserve to perform at the biggest stage. That's WWE. Like I said, Omega, I think he should. I think all of them should go. In all honesty, I think all of them should go when the time is right.
Oh, yeah, eventually, trickle in, honestly.
Cody. I think Cody should go back. I mean, I think now they will actually say, you know what? He is something. We should give a better shot.
My only issue, once again, is just that it's so crowded on that roster. What will you do?
Cut days are coming.
When?
All I know is cut days are coming.
We've been saying this.
We have, but that's what I keep saying. Cut days are coming. Cut days are coming.
That's our other catch for cut days are coming.
Cut days are coming. Zack Ryder.
Yeah.
You're gone.
Well, who else? Titus?
Most likely.
Mojo?
I think so. They're not really hiring him anymore.
Dana?
Don't know.
I mean, like...
They like Dana.
They do. And I don't mind Dana, honestly. I mean, but, like, who on the women's roster do you even get rid of? Alicia?
Could be possible.
Like, Mickey?
Don't know. There's a bunch of things you don't know, but
Like
maybe Meltzer knows.
maybe plans change though, so who knows? I mean, they're not getting rid of any of the four horsewomen. They're not getting rid of any of the MMA four horsewomen.
Oh no. My voice get like that.
No.
No. It's too dark in here.
Unlimited power. Like they're not going to get rid of like Alexa. They're not getting rid of Beck. And I already said four horsewomen. They're not getting rid of Tamina. Are they getting rid of Tamina?
They could.
Naya?
No.
No.
The face breaker.
Oof. People are upset about her having that gimmick. And I'm just like, well, wrestling uses real life. So.
Exactly, so get over it.
Yeah, it's heat. You know? I mean, I'm still saying I'm still saying that she got punishment. But, you know, what else can you really do? We went through a lot.
We did.
That was wild.
And I'm tired.
You're tired?
I'm tired.
Do you want to do miscellaneous?
No.
Not really.
No. What's the point?
Yeah. Well,
I just want to know where's our lore. That's all I want to know. Where's our lore?
We don't really have any.
Well, we should get some lore.
Well, I will say this: if there's any miscellaneous that we could talk about, is the fact that
Fact what?
Smash Brothers leak. You hear about that?
No, I didn't.
It came out in Mexico last week, and somebody leaked the entire game onto the internet, like the story mode, the gameplay, all that, and Nintendo's gonna roll some heads because of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Some crazy stuff. I mean, Steve, you're getting your Switch next week, huh?
Yep. Hopefully Monday if the cards go right.
I want to see you play some Let's Go Eevee.
Oh yeah. Yeah. My team. I was telling my team right now. They probably would judge me.
No. Say what's your team?
Okay, Eevee.
Mm-hmm.
Charmander.
Okay.
Bulbasaur.
Okay.
Squirtle.
Okay.
Arbok.
Okay.
Love me some Arbok. That's good. And you know what? I'm feeling pretty froggy.
Oh.
Froggy.
Okay.
Spit flying everywhere. Either Onyx
Or Politoed.
or Golem.
Oh, those aren't frogs. It took me a while to learn that freaking the Polyworld line were tadpoles.
Really?
It took me a while to realize that. Because they have arms. I didn't know what they were. Also.
What kind of Pokemon are you, sir?
What kind of Pokemon am I? What kind of Pokemon are you?
When I took a Pokemon test,
Mm-hmm.
they said I was a Trico.
That's kind of cool, though.
They said, "Oh, you're a Trico." Oh, okay.
That's kind of cool. I'll take a Pokemon test.
Do it after the show.
After the show.
Yeah.
Well, I'll ask you this question as well, Steve.
What?
What was your favorite memory of SpongeBob?
Favorite SpongeBob?
Yes.
Okay. It probably was when him and Patrick were like a couple.
Oh yeah.
and he threw the ice cream sundae at like Patrick. He had on his head, made a dumb face. Yeah.
And this is what I get for working overtime.
Yeah.
That was SpongeBob face. Overtime.
Who's number one?
You know what's funny about that show is the fact that it became like literally those. I'll say it right now. The first 6 years of SpongeBob, including the movie, the first one, some of the best animation in animation history, if not just TV history.
Yeah.
That was a really good show.
Yeah.
And even some of the newer, it's like the newer ones that Mr. Hillenburg had a hand in before he passed away, were pretty good because he left for a while, and he came back as like a consultant. And then they got some of the older writers back as well, so they started doing some pretty decent episodes again.
Yeah.
But I mean, what's my favorite? I think it's the one where they were selling chocolate.
Chocolate! Chocolate!
My favorite moment of SpongeBob of all time, or one of the top 10 moments, is when the dude opens the door and SpongeBob's like, come on, kind of focus on the customer. And Patrick had his face and he's like, focusing. And the dude's just like slams like, back up, Jack, and slams his eyeballs into the thing. I love that show. But yeah, in case you didn't know, lived under a rock. Stephen Hillenburg died. The creator of Spongebob. He had ALS, the Lou Gehrig's disease. So, you know. Add in the whole thing with Stan Lee passing away a while back, and you know, things suck. Steve, who's your favorite? Or no, I already know the answer to that, but Steve, top 5 X-Men for you. I know Gambit's number 1. I know he's your number 1 X-Men.
Okay.
Who's 2 through 5?
Rogue.
Okay.
3 would be Cyclops.
Which Cyclops?
Cyclops.
Okay. I was like, Ruby Cyclops.
Let's say Rogue is number 2, Cyclops is number 3.
Okay.
4 would probably be, I would say Wolverine.
Okay.
And 5, Quicksilver.
He's an X-Men? Well, he's a mutant. Hold up. Oh.
No, I said 5 would be, Kevin, I believe, not a big Quicksilver fan at all. 5 would be, probably, what's his name? God dang it. I just had it. Don't you dare say Nightcrawler. I'm not a big fan of Nightcrawler. Bobby Ice.
Bobby Drake.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Bobby Fish for a second. I was like,
Bobby. He's my favorite Undisputed Era.
Mine's Kyle O'Reilly.
Dun.
I'm so disappointed that 2K19 doesn't have him doing the guitar thing with the belt.
Yeah, it sucks.
I don't know. It hurts. It hurts. But it's just a lot.
Well, are we done? I'm ready to go home.
Right.
I got a long drive ahead of me.
Yeah.
I almost got in a car accident yesterday and I'm tired. I yelled so much yesterday, veins popped in my forehead. I was like, what are you doing?
He didn't put you over, did he?
No, he didn't put me over. I was gonna stretch him, I can tell you that.
It's your new favorite word.
He's gonna stretch that man.
Jared Briscoe can't. The Briscoes can't stretch anybody in the 90s.
Stretch that man. Can't drive, man. Which is why I'm saying this right now. There should be a test, a hard IQ test or something that you have to take, get your driver's license, and to become a parent. I mean, because not everybody should be driving. Go ahead and say that right now. Not everyone should be driving. No, not everyone should be driving. It should be math equations and all types of stuff. What's the distance to the Earth to the sun? All kinds of stuff like that. Because you should not be driving. What I experienced yesterday shows that not everyone should be driving. I'm done. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
So should it just be like IQ tests in general for just like basic human functions like driving, having kids?
It's almost like literally synths have came to the earth or whatever, replace people in its synths that are doing the stupid stuff. I don't know. It's just stupidity. It's just spreading. I have lost all faith in humanity. God knows I have lost faith in humanity. I mean, there's some people in my family I don't even trust to make cookies on 350.
Jesus Christ.
I lost faith in humanity. I just did.
Well, before we go, I'm going to write you.
You took your test?
Yeah.
I want to take it again. That's how I was treating man.
I mean, Tatal's pretty cool, but
He is.
I wish he would have said something like, I don't know, maybe like a Motrace or
Moltres.
Motrace or Dialga, maybe a Charmander.
Maybe an Arceus.
Yeah, or how about a Cyndaquil or a Licky?
Oh God.
Maybe even a Gengar.
I feel like Gengar and
champ.
I feel like Gengars and Licky are for like predators or something.
Oh my God! Stop! Do not ruin favorite Pokemon. Stop! End the show. End the show now, please, God, dude.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Steve and Tiante with episode 25 of the podcast. That was miscellaneous right there as well, by the way. We'll be back next week, hopefully with something big for y'all. Hopefully. We'll see you then. Stay clean. Hey. Bye.